Hey everyone, welcome back to the Remote Professional Network. In this video series, we're going to go over a few certifications and career paths from Salesforce that can earn you a high salary, give you a pretty clear career path, and have very high remote work potential. So to start off, what is Salesforce? Salesforce is a customer relationship management platform, also known as a CRM. A CRM contains clients and customer data, information, and much more depending on your setup. The CRM platform connects sales, marketing, IT, and other teams all in one place, essentially bringing businesses and customers together in one platform. Alright, so these certifications, these Salesforce certifications, they're very obtainable for anyone willing to put in the work, and there is no coding involved for most of these career paths. So we will briefly cover some of the high-level information about these certifications, and then separate videos, we'll go more in depth in those. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started on the first option. The most popular option out there is the Salesforce Administrator Certification. The average salary in the United States is about $91,000. The average entry-level salary for a Salesforce Administrator is roughly about $79,000. And since 2018, there have been 48,000 new positions added, and this is expected to have an annual growth of about 400%. So this is a great career path. There's tons of growth as Salesforce itself grows. More opportunities will become open. You do not have to work for Salesforce to be a Salesforce administrator. Many companies have their own Salesforce instance set up, and they need somebody to run it, maintain it, and be the administrator. So what should you expect in a Salesforce administration role? Your role is essentially to be the liaison between the business and the technology hand of your business, right? Some of the things that you might do, you might automate processes, create reports and dashboards, create training and train users on how to use your CRM. Every Salesforce instance will have the same kind of look on it and the same functions. However, each company might have their own way that they use Salesforce, so the trainings can be very important to the rest of the employee base that you are in charge of. Alright, you essentially manage the day-to-day of the CRM, you help fix issues that come up with users, manage projects and data. This is probably the most popular certification Salesforce offers. It's not super technical, and it can be extremely useful not just for administrators, but also managers. It's not uncommon to see sales managers, directors, marketing managers, and directors have this certification in addition to their other skill sets. Now, administrators, they have two main certifications they can get. The first one is called the CRT 101, and again, that's the entry-level certification. The second certification for the Salesforce Administrator is called the ADX 201. And again, that's the Advanced Salesforce Administration Certification. So if you have questions about how to get started, Salesforce offers one of the best training platforms out there, in our opinion. It's called Salesforce Trailhead. Trailhead is designed to skill you up to improve your skills on Salesforce in order to become an administrator or other career path. It's free to create an account and use Trailhead, but they also offer tutoring and some other classes, which are very valuable. Some of them can range from a couple $100s, I believe, so it's not too bad. And if you're really going to dive into this, I might recommend that you do that. Just get a really firm grasp on with personal tutoring. In addition to that, there's a massive community of experts who help you along the way in a forum type of setting. You can also reference them, throughout your career if you have questions on how to set something up or anything else regarding the Salesforce platform. Then, after you spend some time in Trailhead, you'll need to take an exam to become a certified Salesforce administrator. It costs $200 to take the exam the first time, and $100 for each retake. If you take your time studying, though, and you're practicing in Trailhead, you probably should pass the first time for the CRT 101 at least. The ADX 201, the Advanced Salesforce Administration Certification, It can sound a little tougher, but you also have to think too, at that point you're going to be far more experienced. So I would say both of these are very passable on the first go around. And definitely it's also important to note, in order to actually obtain a position as either a Salesforce administrator or junior administrator, having real-life project experience can be very important. So this kind of brings up the chicken or the egg question. Should you find a way to get real-world experience first, or get the certification? In our opinion, if you have an opportunity to work on a Salesforce project at your workplace, definitely always take the opportunity. No question about it. If you don't have that opportunity, getting the CRT 101, which is the beginner certificates, that's a great way to just demonstrate that you're skilled up and you're ready to hop on the next opportunity that crosses your path. Alright, being that the CRT 101 it's a relatively low cost to obtain and low time investment, this one would be worth having regardless of whether you have experience or not. Okay, so in our opinion, the CRT 101, that's a good investment regardless of what you wind up doing. So even if you don't wind up going down the Salesforce administration path, the CRT 101 can be pretty valuable to have on your resume, or you can take it and develop an actual career as an administrator and move on to other positions within the Salesforce realm. Okay, so that wraps it up for the first option, the Salesforce Administrator. If you have any questions about this certification, comment below and we'll respond. We have about 4 more videos that we're going to put out covering other certification paths that you can take through Salesforce to boost your career and really get a handle on some of those more popular remote careers. Take care, and we'll see you next time.